welcome to our class. All right, so before we start class, as you know, we always start with a warm-up. So that's what we're going to do first. We're going to do our warm-up. So we're going to sit down on the floor, find a spot. Let's butterfly our legs. And remember, we're going to go up and down, and we're going to do it together. Ready? 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟. What I want you to do is bring out your left leg out and reach out and grab. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟. Good. Now we're going to put this one back in. We're going to take the other leg out and we're going to do the same. Reach out for your feet. Ready? 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟. Okay, let's put our feet together. Now keep your knees straight. Don't let them bend. Grab your toes. Ready? 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟. Good. Now we're going to open up your legs. When you open up your legs, what I want you to do is pick out one side. So we're going to go on this side all together. Ready? 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟. Good. Now we're going to do the same thing on the other side. So turn and reach on this side. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟. Good. Now we're going to go to the middle. So make sure you bend forward and let's count together. Ready? 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟. And bring it back in. Good. Feet together. And now what I want you to do is cross your leg over. Grab your ankles and 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟. And the other way. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟. And now grab both hands and clasp your hands on your leg and bring it in. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟. 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟. Good. Now put the palm of your hand on the bottom of your foot. And 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟. 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟. Bend it back in. And now we switch legs. Same on this side. So we do one side. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟. Other side. 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟. Clasp your hand onto your leg and pull it in. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟. 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟. Good. Put the palm of your hand on the bottom of your foot and extend your leg. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟. 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟. And bend it and bring it back down. Okay, we're going to do our sit-ups and our leg lifts and our push-ups. Let's start with our push-ups. So we want to remind you how to do your push-up. Remember, do not bend your head only. That is not a push-up. Do not bend your hips. That is not a push-up. You want to use your elbows down and up. Ready? 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 열. Good. And bend your knees and sit down. Now we're going to sit down and do our sit-ups. You can choose your sit-ups the way you like better. You can do it with your feet, knees bent, and do crunches. Or you can go all the way up and down. Or you can cross your legs, keep your head off the ground, and go up and down. So I'm going to do these. Ready? 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 칠. Good. Now let's put our hands under our bottom. Good. Once you're here, extend your legs straight out. Keep your belly in, leg up, and 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 칠. Good. And stretch forward, stretch your back out. And we stand back up. Okay, let's set up. Okay, turn around, fix your uniform. Good, feet together, jump. Okay, fighting stance. Okay, we're gonna stretch forward, up and down. Hana. Good. Set. Net. Das. Yos. Ilgo. Kill. Now let's switch the other leg. Switch side. Ready? Hana. Good. Set. Net. Das. Yos. Ilgo. Kill. And paddle. And jump. Good. And bow. Okay, we just finished our warm-up and now it's time to do our senior red belt techniques. Okay, 차렷. 준비. 뒤춤시키기야. Okay, you're a senior red, so we will break it down, but I'm not going to go very slow because some of these kicks are, although new, you should be able to do a front kick, side kick, roundhouse kick, axe kick without too much of demonstration. So the first one is called a Dikubi Dusan Godromaki. So that means back stance. So you know what a back stance is your L shape and you squat. Dusan means two hands and they're closed. Godromaki means at the same time block. So as Digubi, Dusan, Godromaki. Ready? Hump! Two! Kill! And back. Your next technique is called Akubi, Jeep Kison Chigi. Again, remember your front stance is always front knee bent, back foot straight. On this one is opposite hand, opposite foot. We want to show you Jeep Kison, make a C with your hand, and that C, the inside of your C is going to be striking the neck. That is your claw hand. So let's try it. Ready? Hump! Step, claw hand to the neck. Two. One more. Kill!
Kill!
And back. Your next technique is Akubi, front stance, Du, two, Sonal, knife hand, Mokchigi. So front stance, two knife hand, neck strike. So you already know how to do the knife hand, you just have to put both of them together, starting from the side of your head into the person's neck. Okay, let's do it. Ready? Hump! Two! Kill!
Kill!
And back. Your next technique is called Akubi Danglio Tokchigi. All right, this one we will break down a little bit so you can understand it. So this is pull chin strike in English. So we're going to do Akubi, which front stance. Whatever foot is in front of you, that hand is going to reach out in front and grab somebody's head. And you pull their hair down. That means they are now facing down and your hand is on the belt is going to go under and hit him in the chin, under the chin. So now we will demonstrate here, sideways, what it looks like. You will grab, the hand comes up, and you will hit him under the chin. This is what you do on your form. When you do your toggle form, this is what you're supposed to look like. All right, let's try it. Ready? Hup! Doop! Sit! Kill!
Yeah.
And back. The next one is called Huesantul Maki. That means half mountain block. On a half mountain block, you're going to do like a front stance. The only difference with this is that your feet are both in the same line. So if you look at that line sideways when he's there, both of his feet are on the same line and both of the feet are facing towards where he is going, towards those cones. The back leg is going to have a down block. As you can see, he's not touching his leg. It's parallel with his leg. The other hand is going to do a half moon block. So you will have a half moon block, down block. Now, if you remember, when you were red belt, you were doing scissor block. So we just broke it down, but now we're going to put it together. So he's going back to a horse stance. And just to show you sideways, we will come forward in a minute, we're going to go sideways. He will do a scissor block. So as you can see, he just did a scissor block. All right, now we're going to come forward and we'll do it together. Ready? Hump! Doop! Kill!
Yeah.
And back. Your next one is called Digubi Akubi, means back stance, then front stance. You're going to do two separate stances. Sonal Bakat Maki, Bandeson Montong Chirugi. So you go into your back stance. Your front hand is going to do a knife hand outside block. Once you complete that, your upper body, your waist, where your belt is going to turn forward into a front stance. And your back hand is going to do a punch. So we're going to do the same thing by stepping forward into a back stance. Do! We step forward in the back stance. The front hand does a knife hand outside block. Where your belt is turns to the front into a front stance and punch. Ready, kill! Back stance and front stance. Good, and back. Your last hand technique is also Digubi Akubi. Back stance, front stance. This time is Sonal Hadan Maki, Bandeson Montong Chirugi. So this time it's going to be knife hand down block and backhand punch. Ready? Hump! Knife hand down block first. The waist turns to the front and backhand punch. Two. Knife hand down block and punch. One more. Kill.
Yeah.
And back. And paddle. Chop. We will now do our kicks. Fighting stance. Kill.
Yeah.
Our first kick is called Bandal Chagi. As you were doing before, Bandal Maki, which means half moon block. Bandal is half moon, Chagi is kick. So as the top of your foot is going to do a half moon shape when you kick. So it's like a roundhouse kick, but we don't go all the way around. We just go forward with a roundhouse kick move. So let's do it in slow motion. The knee goes up. The foot is in a half moon position and it kicks forward. So this is like a short roundhouse kick. Okay, ready? Let's try it. Hump. Now the other leg. 2. Ready, kill.
Yeah.
And back. Your next kick is called Hurio Chagi. Hurio Chagi means hook kick. The hook kick looks like a side kick. The only difference is that you're going to be hitting with the back of the heel. So the knee, the back knee goes up. Your body turns sideways like a side kick, but you're going to make a circle motion with your foot in a hook position. Okay, so we're going to show you one more time. The knee goes up, turns sideways like a side kick, and you circle your foot around like a hook. Let's do it. Ready? Hump! Now we're going to do the other leg. Good. And one more. Kia.
Yeah.
And back. Your next kick is called Mira Up Chagi. That means pushing front kick. Now on this one, you got to make sure that your knee goes up to your chest. As close as you can, get it to your chest. And then you're going to push forward with your hip. So this kick was made to push somebody away from you. Push. So let's push forward together. Ready? Hump. Knee up, push. 2, knee up, push. Kia, knee up, push.
Yeah.
And back. Your next kick is called Heori Chagi, tornado kick. Okay, our next kick is tornado kick or Heori Chagi. That means you're going to do a roundhouse kick and add the half tornado that you learned when you were a red belt. So let's break it down. We do a roundhouse kick and put it in front of us. Then remember, turn to your back leg. You keep turning. Now that leg that is in front of us, the knee is going to go up and face the front and do a jump roundhouse kick. Good. Now let's do it again on the other side, breaking it down. Ready, roundhouse kick, foot in front. Turn to the back leg. The knee comes up in front of the target and jumping roundhouse kick. Good. Now we're going to go a little bit faster, so this is what it should look like. Ready, hump! So as you can see, it's one quick move. But you don't want to take too long. Of course, at the beginning, you want to go slow like we broke it down. When you get better at it, then you can go a little bit faster. Ready, do it! And one more, kia!
Yeah.
And back. Our next technique is called Duya, Duidora, Yub Chagi. That means jump, turn, side kick. So again, we're going to break it down for you. Anything that you do with a turning kick, remember, you turn to your back leg. We turn to the back. The head keeps turning. Once we get with the leg facing the target, we squat down and we jump side kick. So that's all to it. So let's do it on the other side. We're going to break it down for you. We turn to the back leg. The head keeps turning. Once the leg is facing the target, we squat down and we jump side kick. Good. And now we're going to go a little bit faster. Ready? Hump! So as you can see now, he does not wait. He does the turn and the jump at the same time as fast as he can. Ready? Kill! Good. And back to your spot. Your next kick is called Banheori Chagi, Duidolio Chagi. That means half tornado, and we add a back swing kick. So let's break it down. We're going to do the half tornado that you did when you were red belt. Turn to the back. He keeps turning. The knee goes up in front of the target. We do the half tornado jump roundhouse kick. Now that you landed, again we turn to the back leg. And now we're going to do the swing kick. Remember, the knee goes up like a side kick and it goes out and around. Good. Now, let's try with the other leg, breaking down the other side. So we're going to do the half tornado. We turn to the back. The body keeps turning. The knee goes up. The other leg jumps, roundhouse kick, lands in front. The head turns around. And that leg comes up like a side kick. And it circles around. Good. Now we're going to do it a little bit faster. So watch one time what it looks when we go a little bit faster. Hump! So that is when we go faster. So at the beginning, I want you to just break it down like we did. Ready? Do! And one more. Kill! And back. Your last kick is called Dubal, Idan, Dolyochagi, Dui Dolyochagi. Du means two, bal means legs, Idan means 2 times. Dolyochagi is roundhouse kick. And then you add a swing kick. So 2 roundhouse kicks, land, and then swing kick. So we're going to break it down. Roundhouse kick, leave your leg up, jump roundhouse kick. Then he turns around, knee goes up like a side kick, and it circles around. Good. Now we're going to try the other side. And again, we're going to break it down. Roundhouse kick, hold your leg up, jump roundhouse kick, put it down. Turn to the back. Look where you're kicking. The knee goes up like a side kick, and it circles around. Now we're going to go faster. Ready? Hump! Good. As you can see, both legs are still knee up, kick, kick. So make sure your legs are doing knee up, kick. Ready? Kill!
Yeah.
And paddle.